Good morning, Paulsons and Hapsikins. Welcome to the DeFi Crypto Alliance Show, the loudest megaphone in Pulse Chain land. What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling good. Man, I'm stoked to be here with you guys. I got the Pulse X glasses on today only because they can't read EX, which they should read EX because that's what's winning today. What is going on, man? I am feeling good. It is Monday, guys. We're going to crush the week. We need to make this week count. Okay. So that way we can create value out in the real world and bring that value back into crypto, aka money, and 100x our effing life, man. What's the dreams all about, right? This is how we go and create legacy wealth, is what we talk about on the show all the time, man. So I am very stoked for EX and the fact that BankX is out of coins. Seems to be that BankX was one big giant nothing burger that I don't know, didn't really matter that they had a bunch of coins and were slowly selling. In fact, if you ask me, BankX was a better market participant than most of the people in EX, at least at the time when they received the coins. Because BankX slowly DCA'd their way out, like slowly over the course of 2 years, where most people in both hexes, when they want out, they just dump their bags, like in one click of the button, and they wreck the chart. BankX didn't do that. They didn't do that one bit, even though they're scammers or they were supposedly scammers. I have no idea if they really are or not. I have not looked into that, nor do I care. But regardless, it doesn't matter who they are. The fact that they were better market participants than everybody else in the ecosystem is fascinating to me. It is crazy. They slowly DCA'd out over the course of 2 years while everyone else just dumped their bags and left. Fascinating, man. And I know they were probably hoping, because they probably thought, if I held on long enough, the price will pump. Richard will pump my coins, maybe. Maybe they thought that at some point. Who knows what they were thinking? Either way, they didn't go and market dump all their coins. And we know a lot of bag holders, big ones, did just that, especially when the Richard Hart tweet came out, which, if you guys didn't watch the show from last week with Johnny Chaos, that was a great show. Go back and watch that. He made a lot of just great, interesting points about EHEX in general and just about markets and how they work in general. It was awesome. So if you didn't watch that show, I recommend go watching that. It's one of my highest viewed shows now to date. Johnny likes to bring the crowd, which is awesome. And that's he brings a nice perspective to all this stuff. So it was really, really good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the EHEX chart. Screw it. We'll take a look at the EHEX chart first and see what's going on over there. And there's one thing I'm a little disappointed about, and I'll show you guys what it is. There's EHEX's God candle for today, but I was hoping this M would play out, and it looks like I was wrong. No big deal. I'm okay to be wrong because I already have a nice bag of EX. I was just hoping I can accumulate more, but no big deal. Like I said, I got a nice bag. I'm good. I've already got a seat at the table. I would like to have seen this level, but I'm probably not going to get it now because this massive candle broke the all-time high, and local high. Not just get me this straight. The local high. It broke the M structure. So let's see what it does now. Now, if it gets sold down, that could still happen, that the M is created. But right now, we're looking like we're in good shape. Let's see how it looks against Pulse. Oh, my God. Look at that. There is no structure. It's just an all-time local high against Pulse. There's probably a lot of resistance up in this point here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's touching that local resistance here, this top. Man, let's see what it does. Let's see if it goes back and retouches some of these liquidity points. And if it does, I will be there to DCA. And if it doesn't, and if it wants to keep being the star of the show from this point on for the rest of the cycle, hey, I'm okay with that because I already have a bag. That's the secret sauce, guys. If you've been DCAing and already have a bag, you don't have to wait for it, or you don't have to like miss out. In fact, it gives you the ability when you DCA the lows and over a period of time, it does give you the ability to wait for lows to come back in on the chart if you want to top up your position because you already have a position. You already have a strong position. So that's where the way I think about it. I got a strong position, and if it wants to come back and give me new buying opportunities, I will take it. So super cool to see the God candle on EHEX. I'm happy for all the EHEXicans. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know. The EHEXicans. So that's really cool. Let's go and look at the secret chart, though. That's unfortunately not the prettiest chart right now, but you guys come watch my show because you want to see the secret chart. And I think, it's something that we need to keep watching until we figure out what is going on. That's EHEX. Hold on. Let me bring it up for you guys. I had it up earlier. Share screen. There it is. There's a secret chart. We need market structure, guys. Okay, so this is pulse measured against ETH on the weekly. As you guys know, we need to know how our assets are going to do against the big blue chip ETH. But here's a good example, guys, of an M playing out and going back into lower, back into the levels it came from. This is what I was hoping EHEX would do, so I'd pick up another bag. But once again, I'm still happy that it's going, and if it keeps going, I'll still be happy because I've got a seat at the table. My secret chart needs to make some structure, so it needs the opposite of this M. I would like to see it do, just let me move it over a little bit. Let me get my little drawing tool, and I would like to see it do, something like this, like that, right? I know it's horrible, but you guys get the picture. You want the opposite of the M. You want a lower high to be put in, and then it to go to the moon. So you do not want a V bottom. Okay, that is what you don't want. You don't want to just see it go straight up from here and not put in market structure first. So that's the one thing I'm going to be keeping a lookout for. But we are in a new lower low on the secret chart against ETH. So right now it's an uncharted territory. We have no clue where the market structure will get created at. But for me and my money, I am sure it will market structure. So that is me and my money, not financial advice. You guys do whatever you want. You push the buy and sell buttons on your hardware wallets. Go buy stocks and bonds like Sami always says. Don't buy real estate. That's the financial advice I will give you, because unless you want to be wrecked in 2027, don't buy real estate, because that shit is going down the goblin town. I don't care what anyone tells you. Anyways, 38 of you guys watching over on Twitter. Give me a retweet if you like the content. It's super awesome. Get 25 over on YouTube. Smash the like. Hit the subscribe button. Promise not to flood your inbox like Sami does. You might see me 2 to 4 times a week. That's about it. And I look at my statistics, and only about 50% of you guys who watch my show or subscribe to my show. Come on, help out the algorithm. Push the subscribe button. And if you guys don't want to pay taxes on your crypto, man, seriously, if you don't want to pay taxes on your gains, DeFi Wealth Trust is the way to go. It says in the show notes, www.defiwealthtrust, completely free to book a call. It's completely free to create the trust and have it in your back pocket. So when you go to take profits, you can take profits into the trust and not pay capital gains. Pretty effing awesome, okay? These are the tools that the rich use. It's time that we start using them so we can get rich, get wealthy, right? That's why these tools are out there. You just got to know about them and know how to use them. So I'll be using them myself when I leave Puerto Rico, which will be at the end of the month. Actually, I get all the way to the end of next year Puerto Rico time because I've been out here for so long. It gets to carry over to 2026. But after that, I'll be using the DeFi Wealth Trust. Even when I sell my portfolio in 2026, I'll sell into the trust just so any other assets I'm going into, I will be protected there from that point on from any capital gains. So I want to make sure we're making good on any gains and harboring that from any three-letter agencies. Hey, fuck them, man. They didn't invest with you. They didn't take the risk with you, right? Like, no, they don't get none of my pie. And that's not how this shit works, man. So, yeah, DeFiWealthTrust.com. Book your free call. Let's check in with you guys and see how everyone is doing today, this Monday afternoon, or maybe morning, wherever you're at in the world. It's afternoon here in Puerto Rico. Evasive, yo, let's effing go. What's going on, Evasive? You're first today. Congratulations. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Mr. Frank White, Bang Bang Pulse Game. Man, we are ready for the bang bang. That's for damn sure. EHAX is leading the charge, man. And maybe it continues leading the charge. I don't know. With the low liquidity environment that EHAX has, man, it can moon just absolutely just at least 3 times faster than PHEX. Once again, if you watched the show with Johnny last week, he talks about that it takes 3 times the less money to pump the price of EHEX versus PHEX. Pretty incredible, man. It don't take much. And when these guys are getting their tablets, and they know how to get on Ethereum, they might just buy some EHEX first before they bridge over to Pulse Chain. I don't know. Just saying. Once again, not financial advice. Do what you want. Jay Perry, what's going on? Let's go EHEX, man. I am super stoked, man. It completely broke that M structure. Man. But still, happy as could ever be, man. I'm glad it's freaking going. I've got a lot of EHEX still. I got a lot of EHEX stakes. I didn't undo any of my stakes when the fork happened. And I went pretty heavy back in the days, guys. I don't know if you remember the Hedron and Icosa days when the auctions were going off. I was getting sub-penny hex then in the auctions. And I was able to build up a very nice bag of T-shares via the auctions. Sorry, I can't even talk today. But via the auctions, they're able to build up a very nice bag. And when the fork came, I kept both sides. Plus, I got a nice liquid bag too. And yeah, so, I'm happy that it's going to the moon, or at least it's trying to. We'll see let's see if there's any follow through after that candle, man. That candle's massive today. It's probably because someone got excited when they heard about BankX was out of coins. Like, dude, BankX was never a problem in the first place. They have better market participation than everybody else does. They slowly DCA'd out over the course of 2 years. Like, why was everyone worried about them? I don't know. Cindy Lou, yes, let's go. What's going on, Cindy Lou? How are we doing today? To the moon with the rocket ship. Let's do it, Digital Donkey. If we are leveraged on ETH, why do we continue to be stagnant as ETH keeps going up? Because the leverage on ETH is a narrative, right? Because there's 300,000 Ethereums in 2 separate wallets that we know about that likes only to buy our stuff. Okay. So while the waiting of this, narrative to kind of play out, you still have a lot of whales exiting the ecosystem. What happens is when a big whale exits the ecosystem, all those coins get distributed into smaller players. So the sharks, the dolphins, the squids, but ETH is not anywhere close to an all-time high. And it's getting closer, right? Like, we're getting up there. It's like, that's all-time high. ETH, like 5,000. I can't remember, or maybe it's 4,800 last cycle. It needs to break all-time high. ETH needs to go parabolic against Bitcoin. And then when ETH cools off, you got to have altcoin season. So that's the other thing too. We need to have altcoin season. We need some of these whales to exit. We need to see the narrative kind of play out with the 300,000 Ethereum. And that's where all this leverage on ETH comes in. Like, you can say all altcoins are leverage on ETH, but until you have altcoin season, you're just going to have Goblin Town for all that shit. Right now, it's Bitcoin season right now. And then maybe we see ETH season again, and then we see altcoin season. So that's how it works, man. It's all part of the cycle. It sucks. You just got to wait your turn. That's all this shit is waiting your turn. RGS, afternoon, Corey. Afternoon to you, good sir. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it, Joe. What's going to happen to all this, man, with EHEX mooning? I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. I kind of like it. I'll tell you what. If it wants to keep going up, please. And I would love to see EHEX lead the charge. That'd be one way to piss off the haters. So, actually, piss off a lot of the community members is what it would do. And the haters. It'd piss off a lot of haters because that's what all the haters point to, right? They always love to point to the EHEX chart when they're talking shit. And it'd be really, 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 really fascinating if EHEX went and did this crazy parabolic run. And it would really piss off the haters. And it would piss off a lot of community members too. The ones who capitulated their EHEX packs. Yeah. I don't know, man. But that's we'll see what happens, bro. We have a long time to watch this play out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's only October, and we have at least to the end of the year. I think we're gonna carry into Q1 next year at the bare minimum. Super Hex, what up, man? If you guys aren't subscribed to Super Hex, especially over on his Instagram, I would encourage you to do so. He's got a lot of great content, man. Keep up the good work, bro. As always, bro, we appreciate you. Keep spreading the good word of Hex out there and bringing people into the ecosystem, right? Right now is the time to onboard. Holy shit. Right now, get them in. Don't onboard your people at 10 times higher the price it is today. Oh my God. So many ecosystems I see do that. It's like the green circle guys. They're notorious for this. When their price charts are 10 times higher than it is right now, they love to like scream at the top of their lungs. And you see you'll see like all the streamers come out and everybody's trying to onboard. It's like, guys, you should have been doing that when it was at like rock bottom prices and nobody was looking at it like we do here in Hex and in Pulse Chain. Like we're all doing it, which is great, which is why I love this community, because we're all screaming here at the bottom. Some communities only scream at the top. It's like, man, scream at the bottom, bro. Scream at the bottom. Do your people right. Don't scream at the top. Yeah. So, yeah, Super Hex, man, do a good job, man. Keep it up, bro. Duke of Booze, what up, bro, man? Cheers, everyone. Cheers to you, my good friend. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, I don't want a V-bottom, bro. V-bottoms don't last. The problem is it's not good market structure, and you usually, not always, right? Not always, but you usually see the market go back down and correct and retest those ranges if there's not good market structure. And we wanted to see the W, right? The W with the lower highs on the price chart and working its way out that way. And that way your price pump will sustain. So when things start going parabolic, they're not going to be coming down shortly thereafter to go and retest those levels again. That's what I want. I want to leave Goblin Town and be out of Goblin Town for a while. Or to never see those prices ever again is what I would love for this chain to do when it finally leaves, right? If we do it off a B bottom, they would not give much confidence. It wouldn't. So there's a typo in your link description. BankX out of coins. ETH, BTC, EHEX. Which one's spelled wrong, bro? I got the brain of a third grader sometimes, especially when it comes to spelling. BankX out of coins. I don't know. ETH, BTC, EHEX. I put EHEX hashtag. Maybe that was it. I don't know. We need to use the same Corey. No tax. Yeah, no taxes, man. It's fine, dude. You guys take all the risk. You guys work hard for your money. You invest your money, taking the risk on the money that you had worked hard for. This shit sucks, right? And then to give it away 30 to 50% to three-letter agencies, F that. Oh my gosh. It's just, no bueno. Not for me, man. PHEX, EHEX ratio about to visit 1 to 2, man. It's crazy, NJ. Yep, I believe it, man. It's coming up. I would like to see it go 1 to 1, man, and piss off like a lot of PHEXicans is what it would do. Good afternoon, Cell Pressure. Yeah, and overall in the ecosystem, we're not seeing much pumpage going on, right? A lot of sell pressure. There was a big whale capitulating over the last few days I was looking at, and yeah, I think he's out though. I think he's out. So yeah, I mean, we just need these guys out while we're at the bottom, right? And so that way, when we start pumping, we can start sustaining price a lot better. Master Poe, greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings from the Netherlands, my man. Wow. Thank you so much for tuning in. What time is it there in the Netherlands? Appreciate you, man, for showing up. We got Hatsikins and Pulsikins all over the world. It's a beautiful thing. King J, good morning, family. Good morning to you, King J. You must be somewhere in the U.S. where it's morning time. Like in Arizona right now, it's 9:20 a.m. So when I move back to Arizona, guys, I will probably be adjusting my stream. I'm not sure what time I'll be coming on Arizona time, but there will be an adjustment on time when I start. And it'll probably end up being later in the day than what you guys are used to. It's probably what I'm thinking. So, all right. I've been seeing RH tokens getting discussed by several major crypto influencers, for lack of a better word, but the smart ones all see big moves coming soon. We should do well. I agree 100%. And even like Ivan on Tech, man, a lot of guys give Ivan on Tech a lot of shit for, for the way he talks about our community, man. But he's like the third grader boy. Like when you're in third grade and you're a guy and you have a crush on the girl who sits in front of you and you always kick her chair. Like that's literally how Ivan plays with our community. It's because he actually likes our community. He likes Richard Hart. He likes Pulse Chain, but he likes to poke at it and make fun because obviously it's good for views, right? And he gets a good laugh at it, but he likes it. Like, so he trolls it in a very friendly way. And so like, I have no problem the way he trolls us, right? Like it's a very comical way. I mean, he sacrificed right back in the day and he will buy higher. Like Ivan wants prices to be up. He wants prices to be higher before he injects his liquidity. And so that's just the way it goes. But the guy trolls us in a very good way, in my opinion. Now, I can be totally wrong about this. This is my opinion, right? But yeah, a lot of influencers, there are a lot of influencers that do like our ecosystem. I think Rand Numar, or whatever his name is, Crypto Banter, he'll have Richard on his show as soon as Richard goes back to streaming. He would love to have Richard on his show because he knows it would drive his views through the absolute roof. It would. It would drive his views absolutely parabolic. And so he would love to have Richard come on the show. And actually, Rand Mar, he sacrificed a Pulse Chain through the Sins Foundation. So once Richard returns, like he's going to have like a lot of people who would have them on their platform. So it's going to be good. So I'm excited for it. What up, Sergi? How you doing, man? My man, Sergi. What's going on, bro? My PX, Pulse Chain, and E-Bags are packed, waiting for takeoff. It's only a matter of when, not if. Chilling, living my life. That's it, man. Out there touching that grass, working on the business, working on family, working on God, working on health, working on our mental state, right? That's what it's all about. And just buying our time, man. That's all it is, dude. It's buying our time, maybe slowly DCAing in the process. If you get some more money to DCA with, that's always key. But yes, Shadow Cyborg, he has continued to climb the wall of worry. Man, it's climbing that wall pretty quick with today's God candle. Yeah, there's probably one shark or one dolphin who smashed the buy order because he saw that BankX was out. It's like, bro, they weren't even a threat. All you guys, not you guys in my show, but all you guys over in Twitter land who are in Pulse Chain, who are PX Maxis, you were the real threat, not BankX. Evasive, the green circle guys. Yeah, man, they're the worst at shilling at the wrong time. Do you see them anywhere shilling right now? They should be shilling right now. Right now, they should be shilling and screaming the way we do when we're at bottoms, right? But when they go 10x higher, they shill like crazy and scream at the top of the lungs, and some of them are the worst. They're the worst. And that's how every time I know it's a top. I've been able to call the top of the freaking green circle ecosystem twice because the way they act, right? They're crickets right now. Completely crickets. But when there's any price movement, then the whole thing changes, man. It's really fascinating to watch that ecosystem. A lot of those guys came from our ecosystem. I know. But man, Chill at the right time, bro. Like right now in our ecosystem is still a great time to chill, to be screaming the top of our lungs, to onboard people. Like I have no problem onboarding my cousin or my sister or my mom, dad, whoever, my coworkers, whoever, my employees. I don't care. Like right now, I feel like I'm doing them a service. But man, if we were 10x higher, even though we could go higher, of course, but if we were 10x higher, then I'm like, I don't know anymore. Let's watch how this plays out. It's just funny, man. It's really funny to me. There he is. He's here for the tech, bro. I'm here for the gains. Just make the tech so I can make the gains, please. Can we get on with the show? Man, what's up, Fast? How you doing, brother? I thought you'd come on the show again someday. It's been a while. We love you. Keep up the good work. I'm sure you're working on something. You're always working on something. I know it. So, DeFi Wealth Trust. That's right. Come on, guys. Stop paying your money to people who did not invest with you. It's horrible. It's horrible. Dude, I have no idea. Slumped. I wish I knew. Shit. If I knew the answer to that, bro, I don't know what. Like, even if it goes even half of what it did last cycle. So last cycle was 55 cents, right? And isn't it funny? The bottom of EHEX is 4.4055, and the top of EHEX is 55 cents. Does that just happen by chance? I don't think so. Whatever. Anyways, that's a whole nother discussion. 55 cents. Yeah, at the very least, it's going to, in my opinion, this is like not financial advice, right? It's like for my money, I think it could easily do 50% retrace of that 55 cents. That's an easy, what they call like a market cycle type dead count bounce. Usually coins who don't last more than one cycle, they will have that 50% retrace on the next cycle. And so that's saying that it's not going to last the next cycle. But if it goes past its all-time high of 55 cents, which it could do too. If it goes past its all-time high, 55 cents, then yeah, I don't know. And then it's interesting because then like you combine the PHEX price in with the EHEX when you're trying to figure out the price and the all-time high. Like so EHEX at 55 cents. But so now we have two of them. Do I need to combine the two to determine whether or not I'm going past the all-time high? Maybe. So that's what makes it so complicated. Like where would be the EHEX price? I don't know. It's going to be 1-to-1 parity with PHEX at one point. So many unknowns. That's the problem. But I don't know, man. 27 cents. Don't hold me to that shit. I don't know shit, man. Is the wealth? It's a DeFi. Oh, that I misspelled there. Oh, thanks, bro. That I probably did. Yeah. So it's www.defiwealthtrust.com, and I'll put it here in the show. Yeah, that I could have done. DeFi. www.defiwealthtrust. Thank you. www.defiwealthtrust.com. There it is. It's going into the chat if you guys want to book a call. There you go. Yeah, that one I typed up real quick right before the show started. That's why I misspelled it. But thank you. King J, good tech for the win. That's right, man. We are in all good tech here in Pulse Chain land. That's for damn sure. Row up soar. DCA, yes, absolutely row up soar. DCA is still king, and a lot of assets are cheap on Pulse Chain land, good sir. Even EHEX, even though it's got a God candle, still pretty cheap. If you think it's going to go even 50% of the all-time high, you are still buying quite the deal, sir. I don't know. There's a God candle right now. I like buying red candles, not green, but it's just me personally. Depends if you have a bag or not. If you don't have a bag, that's what the thing, man. If you have a bag, you have the comfort to like pick your DCAs strategically. Or if you don't have a bag, it's like, is it going to keep going? I need a bag. Oh, man, it's late. 18:22. Nighttime. Love it. Love it. Dugaboos light analogy. Ivan has a crush. He does, bro. He's the freaking little third grader kicking the chair of the girl he had a crush on. And how do I know? I mean, I was that third grader, dude. I was the kid, man, kicking the chair, dude. Slump chart manipulation. Bro, decimal 4055 was the bottom of hex, and the top was 55 cents. Things that make you go, Yep. To the upside and the downside. Yep. Is pulse chain artificially suppressed? Things that make you go, That's another show. Who would have to have a guest on for that show? That could be a really good topic. Because I have my theories. I got my theories. But yep, slumped. You are on the right path, good sir. Absolutely 100%. And there it is, DeFiWealthTrust.com. I think I spelled it right that time. Looks right to me now. Kent Lewis, what's going on? If EHATS is going past all-time high, it will melt faces for sure from that point. Bro, it would absolutely be just like, it would be legacy for not only our ecosystem, but RH, but the Hexicans, Pulsicans. Like, it would, God, can you imagine like someone like, who's a stupid guy that I can't stand him? The snake oil salesman guy, Sergey. You were on his show the other day. What's his name? I can't stand the guy. He's such a sleazeball. I'd love to see his face when EHEX pumps to the moon and goes past all-time high. Any of the assets, actually, but EHEX is be the one he's going to be looking at, right? Because it's always, well, thank you, that piece of shit. Thank you. Never liked the guy, ever. Yeah, I would love to see his face, man. Love it. That right there alone, I don't know, man. Like, the money would be sweet. Don't get me wrong. The money's good. I like money, like anyone else, right? I like doing things. I like locking in legacy wealth for my children. That's always awesome. But man, to see that guy's face would be just, that would be, it's going to be so sweet. It'd be so sweet because he is a sleazy dude as fuck, dude. Paid shield at its finest. You look up the definition of paid shield in the dictionary, and that's who you'll find is that guy. Like, it's his face, dude. The way he acts, like the whole fakeness of it. He's so fake. It's just disgusting. Can't stand it. Modern day snake oil salesman is what we call that. Slump, what's going on? Pulse chain is 100% suppressed by RH, but I do believe that liquidity is better in his hands than to have higher prices for people to sell out. Bro, you fucking get it. You get it too much, though. Yes, we should have like an off live air chat. I have been saying this for an extremely long time, good sir. Yes, sir. This is gold right here. This is the alpha of the day, guys. I'm serious. This is what I don't talk about too much on the show. But this is the alpha of the day. Pulse Chain is one big giant market maker controlling everything. Yep. 100%. What up, gingerbread man? What's good, bro? Everyone's so bearish on Pulse Chain, but there are so many charts of altcoins in the past that have done this. Patience pays off 125%, man. That is, right, waiting and timing, right? Timing is everything right now. And altcoin season, we're not there yet. We're just not there, right? And like, in so many of the charts, we've seen this, right? They sit dead for so long, to your point. And then when altcoin season, they resurrect and they have just, parabolic price action. And yeah, man, don't count it dead. The fat lady hasn't sung yet. Now, if we go through altcoin season and Bitcoin's hit its new all-time high and now it's coming down and we're like in this bear market, like I get it. It's like, okay, we're not going to see anything this cycle, right? But we're not even close to that yet, in my honest opinion. Once again, I'm the dude on the internet. I don't know shit. The only thing I give financial advice on is don't buy real estate. You'll get wrecked by 2027. Don't buy real estate. There's your financial advice for the day, every day. Don't get wrecked. Master Poe, I trust Kairos E-Hex put $7. Woo! Need some good eating then, bro. At $7 E-Hex, I will be doing just fine. Good sir. And stupid Lark Davis and his face. To shut him up with $7 E-Hex would be awesome. It could happen because it is crypto. Will it? I have no effing idea. No idea. 27 cents is easy. It's 50% of what we did last time, and most coins do that shit all the time. Right? Maybe like it's 27 cents E-Hex, 35 cents P-Hex. I mean, the combine of the two, you get an all-time high. Does that count? Probably. Can it go way better? Fuck yeah. Do I know? Hell no. $7, man. Would be pretty awesome. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off. Got 154 of you guys. Not too shabby. 180 you guys watching over on Twitter. Give me a retweet if you like the content. And 47 on YouTube. Smash the like. Hit the subscribe. I won't be on tomorrow, but I should be on Wednesday. Shouldn't be a problem. A busy day tomorrow. And once again, if you guys don't want to pay any taxes, DeFiWealthTrust.com. Stop paying 3-letter agencies, man. But guys, remember, go out and create value in the real world. Take that value, aka money, and put it in crypto and 100x your effing life. Not financial advice, of course, right? So one more. Why should we buy real estate when will the real estate markets get good again? Somewhere in 2028 or 29. The bottom will be somewhere in the end of 27, I think. Middle of 27 and 20. I'll bring up all the charts. I'll do a whole show on it. It's going to be carnage, dude. Right now, we are higher on nation real estate pricing than we were in a 2006 bubble. We're in another bubble right now. It's coming down, bro. And it's got to come down good. That's for damn sure. And I'm going to be there to scoop it up the dip. So you too, Cindy Lou. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Once again, you guys make the show. You guys are awesome. Help support it by smashing the likes, hitting the subscribe button, give me a retweet. And once again, go out and create legacy wealth. It's not financial advice. We're on a mission together. I'm just sharing my perspective. You guys can follow along or not. I don't care, but it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are the best effing community in crypto, period. Peace.